We've come to the end of phase 3 of pregnancy, from 24 to 36 weeks. And what are the things that you've really learned? You've learned that at the beginning of it, you really can't feel the baby move, although your baby's mother can. And you've learned that by the end of it, you not only can feel the baby move, you can see it move, and you can probably feel its head. Sometimes you can feel its foot or its knee and its butt, and that's exciting. And you can see it roll around. And bellies are amazing. So you've learned that bellies really are amazing. Did you get a hint of that in phase 1 between conception and 12 weeks? No, you didn't. If you didn't take the course, you still know that your baby's mother's belly really didn't show much in those first 12 weeks. And from 12 to 24 weeks, uterus did grow. It grew from reaching up so that you could feel it behind the pubic bone to the belly button. But between 24 and 36 weeks, the uterus just does an amazing growth because your baby's doing an amazing growth. And what's interesting is by 36 weeks to birth, sometimes you don't really see the uterus grow. Your baby puts on more weight, but it just packs itself in more. So this is the phase in which you actually see the tremendous growth of the uterus. And that's fun. You've learned about your baby. You've also learned that between 24 and 36 weeks, you need to start to prepare her body for birth. And it doesn't matter whether you're going to birth in the hospital or at home or a birth center. It doesn't matter whether you want a natural birth or a medical one. It doesn't matter whether you labor and have a vaginal birth or have a non-laboring cesarean. Our hormones as women are doing the same thing. Our body hormonally is preparing to labor and have a vaginal birth, which means our mind is being dragged along by our hormones. And so we can enjoy preparing for the birth of our baby, regardless of any health issues or what we think about birth or the circumstances of how our birth will ultimately unfold. So preparing the body for birth is fun. You get to understand women's bodies, and pregnancy and childbirth stop being mysterious. They're a mystery enough, but they don't have to be mysterious. We really share the same body. Your job is to help this big object come out of the container. It's something men really enjoy doing. So the birthing better skills that we talk about are the skills that fathers created along with mothers to help prepare the pregnant body to be a birthing body, and to learn the birth and birth coaching skills so that when birth starts, and that's a question, when does birth start? Well, it can start when you get in the car on the way to the hospital to be prepped and have surgery, or it can start a few days before as a niggling labor. We don't know when your birth starts, but at some point, birth will start. Use your skills. If you've practiced them enough, then you'll use them right away, and they'll make sense. And you continue to use them as birth changes, because pregnancy has 5 phases, but birth has a beginning and it has a middle and an end, and it changes all the time. So using skills is like your Mount Everest or an Olympic event. You have to do it, and do it well. Become skilled.